UK Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome in for the final round of the 3M Open. Let's find out who's crowned champion. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak, and John McCarthy will be following all the action. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish and the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota? I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days, other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
We head down to the first tee now. Okay, balls in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. This player won their last event, looking to use that momentum here today.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, right by the hole. A par putt awaits her. Be the ball, Danny. No. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
She's currently sharing 10th place on the leaderboard. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Putting for birdie. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards. And the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
That tee shot looks pretty good. From around 220 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one is a fair distance here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Look how far they're looking to the left. This is a big break.
Putting for a par now. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Straight out of the top draw. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. This putt is of 9 feet.
This is what they have left for a par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Ooh, good shot. Got a fair piece of that ball.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
And here we are with their 4th. Just 3 strokes back. Oh, be the right club today. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Well, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
Out of the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Ooh, watch this one break. Putting for par. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
That was not the outcome they wanted. John, you're down on the course. Can you tell us if she's got a decent lie?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down? Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for 4th place. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Starts off looking good.
This one's got some momentum to it. And makes it. What a bomb. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
And it's coming out of the sand. Not sure if it's enough, though.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Second shot here on the 12th. Quality shot, that one. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
If she holds this, she'll add 20 feet to her collection. And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room in the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Currently 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
This one should start out to the right and come back to the left. Let's see.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. This is her 3rd shot. 3 strokes off the lead. She needs this to save par. The putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch.
Inching their way closer to the top of that leaderboard. Can't afford any mistakes from here on in.
The 16th at TPC Twin Cities. Not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
She's going to be able to ride this wind. It is down the breeze. Some nice calculations there with this wind.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. 1 wheat bix too many, I think. She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Players will head to the penultimate tee shot, the 17th, thinking a birdie finish at worst, Rich.
At 200 yards, Luke, I'm not too sure I wouldn't take par and walk over to the 18th green. All over water, you better make sure that you take enough club to carry it all, because if not, now you're looking at double.
That one had eyes for it the whole way. And that performance will take them to 3 under.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And standing on the final tee, they're just 2 strokes out of the lead. Well, she can sense a chance of victory here, but must make a move shortly. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
Henny, what are they looking at with this putt?
Talk about long range. I mean, they don't even make jets that go this far.
Ooh, this is on a good line. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Okay, good opportunity here. Would love to finish the day with a birdie. She played very nicely in the clubhouse in 2nd place. 1 stroke off the lead at the moment, but hoping that the leader slips up with a finish line in sight. Well, that just goes to show you just how tough it is to win out here. Coming off the last start win, looked like they were going to go back-to-back, but in the end, just coming up a tad shy.
Listen, nothing to be ashamed of. You gave it your all. They just did not have it when it mattered the most, but still, back-to-back great finishes. The win and this finish, they must be proud.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.